Okay, Jill Hazeldine, Jillhazeldine, Executive Director of the Public Health Institute of Oklahoma.
Great. And do you have any appellations we should
No.
use? Okay. Gotta get that light just right.
Thank
It's
you.
good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, super. So Jill, you are fully involved in everything that's going on today. What's the most interesting thing that you see when you have an innovation day like this?
Well, first of all, it's been a while since we've had one. So it's great to finally be back together after the pandemic to do this again with our OSU partner. The awesome thing is that we made it the biggest and best yet. And to see everybody so excited to get together and to see us gather around the state health improvement plan is huge. And to be talking about health equity and all the outcomes and having for the first time ever at this Rural Health Innovation Challenge, besides the OSU partner, we have additional sponsors that are investing into these communities. So that's, to me, been the biggest bang for our buck, was to see those dollars and that belief in the investment of this challenge, for them to believe in this idea, and then the actual day-to-day, to see everybody come together and see the energy in their eyes. They did not know what to expect, but here you see them collaborating and believing and talking about, we can make this happen. And I heard one of our biggest sponsors, one of our biggest collaborators say, it's just great to be together and that we can share resources and know how to better work together.
Train?
Yeah. That's
No.
Right, so it's great to finally be back together again after the pandemic, because the last one we had was right before everything shut down. And one of our largest sponsors told us, on the side note, we're having a conversation about how great it is to be together and that we can share resources, because a lot of great work is already being done. It's how we can better align and better suit each other and support each other. And that's kind of what this competition is all about. It's not just about competing for dollars, it's also a collaboration. So we kind of created this collaboration basically to increase collaboration and the competition in this fun spirit, and to work together, and hopefully some great outcomes and partnerships and relationships will come out of this.
Do you find that when representatives from rural communities get together, and you know, it doesn't even have to just be rural, but you know, they find that their challenges are similar?
Yes. Rural communities are kind of their own entity. A lot of times they feel like they're just out there and nobody's really paying attention to them. They're not getting access to resources, and they're all in it together. So the fact that they can come together and convene and know that they are a united voice, and it makes them a very strong group and gives them a space to share that together. I think that they can see that they're not alone. It makes them feel better that they're not living in the silo of their rural community, that they can connect and have each other as a network and a resource and kind of as a mentor. And as a Public Health Institute, we feel like that's our role, is to help convene that and also help provide those resources available to them and hear what their needs are. So I'm glad that we had this Rural Health Innovation Challenge to provide that space.
And are we good on that? Or the truck?
yeah, probably should.
Okay, I see I'm not listening to any of that.
Well-
I'm just listening to what I'm trying to say.
So,
Okay.
you know, she's hollering at me after, and it's like, what was that noise?
Yeah, so, I know obviously most of that was good, it's just the very end of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, we might circle back to that.
Okay.
But we got a lot of
I
good
think
stuff
so,
at the very
yeah.
beginning.
Okay.
So, the other question I want to ask you is about the money.
Mhm.
So, quite a bit more was raised for this particular challenge,
Right.
but, I'm gonna ask a leading question, because William kind of referred to it. So it's not necessarily that the cost of implementing a solution is so great, but it sometimes just gives you the oomph to get started on something that you're working on. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, these dollars spark innovation and launch ideas and dreams and collaborations. And so people don't feel like they're all alone. They have this whole team behind them here at this Innovation Challenge. And so only takes a little spark. And we saw that originally with our Rural Health Innovation Challenges. But this time, this amount of money can really get some things moving forward. So there's some real exciting initiatives that are on the table or that can be enhanced or expanded. Great work that's already being done. Because of these dollars, we'll now make that happen and build upon it from there. A lot of times that's a lot of times that's what organizations need just to get going.
So do you think anything that they come up with today will work?
I do. And the fun thing is that they believe it will. I hear them talk about it as if they already own their solution during our reverse pitch groupings. And the super app idea, they all put their name on that piece of paper because they really feel like they own that idea. And the great thing is that whenever they presented, organizations around the room stood up and said, we can help you with that. We can do that. You need to talk to us. So as Marjorie would point out, that a lot of great things are already happening. It's just how can we make it even better?
Okay, that's all I have. Do you have anything that you want to talk about that I haven't asked you about?
No, I think that's good.
Okay,
I
thank you,
think
Jill.
so.